Mrs. Muller!
Yes.
Come in. Have a seat.
I thought I had the wrong day when you didn't answer the door.
Oh, yes. Well, just between us, I was listening to a transistor radio with an earpiece. Look at how tiny they're making these things now. I confiscated it from one of the students and now I can't stop using it.
You like music?
Not really. News reports. Years ago, I used to listen to all the news reports because my husband was in Italy in the war. When I came across this little thing, I just had to do it again. But of course, the war has ended and the voices have changed.
You were a married woman.
Yes. But then he was killed. Is your husband coming?
You couldn't get off work.
Of course, yes. It was a lot to ask.
How's Donald doing?
He's passing his subjects. He has average grades.
Good. He was very upset about getting kicked off the altar boys.
Did he explain why?
He said he was caught drinking wine.
That is the reason.
Well, that seems fair, but he's a good boy, sister. He fell down a little there, but he's a good boy pretty much down the line. And he knows what an opportunity he has coming to this place. I think the whole thing was just a bit too much for him.
What do you mean, the whole thing?
He's the only colored here, the only black boy. That would be a lot for a boy.
I suppose it is. But of course, he must do the work.
But he's doing it though, right?
Yes, he's getting by. He's getting through. How is he at home?
His father beat the hell out of him over that wine.
Do that.
You don't tell my husband what to do, you just stand back. He didn't want Donald to come here.
Why not?
He thought he might have some trouble with the other boys, but that hasn't happened as far as I can make out.
Good.
That priest, Father Flynn, he has been looking out for him.
Yes. Do you know Father Flynn?
Not exactly, no. I've seen him at the altar, but I haven't met him personally. And of course, I just hear what Donald tells me.
What does he say?
Oh, you know, Father Flynn. Father Flynn. He looks up to him. The man gives him his time, which is what the boy needs. He needs that.
Mrs. Muller, I'm afraid we may have a problem.
Well, you must have had some reason for calling me to come in here. Principal is a big job. If you stop your day to talk to me, it must be something. I just want to say though, it's just until June.
Excuse me?
Whatever the problem is here, Donald just has to make it until June. And then he's off to high school.
Right.
If he graduates from here, he has a better chance at getting a good high school. And that means an opportunity at college. He has the intelligence and I think he wants it too.
I don't see anything getting in the way of his graduating with his class.
That's all I care about. Anything else is alright with me.
I doubt that.
Try me.
I'm concerned about the relationship between Father Flynn and your son.
You don't say. Consent. What do you mean consent?
That it may not be right.
Well, there's something wrong with everybody. Isn't that so? You've got to be forgiving.
I'm concerned, to be frank, that Father Flynn may have made advances on your son.
May have made.
I can't be certain.
No evidence.
No.
Then maybe there's nothing to it.
I think there is something to it.
Well, I'd prefer not to see it that way.
I can understand that this is hard to hear. I think Father Flynn may have given your son that altar wine.
Why would he do that?
Has your son been acting strangely?
No.
Anything out of the
He's
ordinary?
being himself.
All right.
Listen, sister. I don't want any trouble. And I feel like you're on the march somehow.
I'm not completely sure you understand.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't want to get into it.
What's that?
Not to be disagreeing with anybody, but if there's something floating around between this priest and my son,
I'm not suggesting.
that's not my son's fault.
I'm not suggesting it is.
I'm 12 years old. If somebody should be taking blame for anything, it should be the man, not the boy.
I agree with you completely.
You are agreeing with me. But I am sitting here in the principal's office talking about my son. Why isn't the priest in the principal's office, if you know what I'm saying, and you'll excuse my bringing it up?
I'm just concerned about the welfare of your son.
You think I'm not?
Of course you are.
Let me ask you something. Do you honestly think the priest gave Donald that wine to drink?
Yes, I do.
Then why did he get kicked off the altar boys if it was the man who gave it to him?
Your boy got caught, the man didn't.
Why didn't the priest get kicked off the priesthood?
He's a priest. He's a grown man, educated. He knows what's at stake. It's hard to pin a man like that down.
So you blame my son? No problem getting my son blamed and punished. That's easy. You know why that is?
Mrs. Muller, perhaps you should let me talk. You're getting upset.
That's because that's the way it is. You are just finding out about it now. But that's the way it is and the way it's been. Sister, you're not going up against a man in a robe and win. He's got the position.
And he's got your son.
Let him have him.
What?
It's just until June.
Do you know what you're saying?
I know more about it than you.
This man is creating or has already brought about an improper relationship with your son.
I don't know.
I know I'm right.
Why do you need to know something like that for sure when you don't? Listen, sister, you've got some kind of a righteous cause going on with this priest and you want to drag my son into the middle of it. No, my son already he doesn't need additional difficulties, okay? Let him take the good and leave the rest when he leaves this place in June. He knows how to do that. I taught him how to do that.
What kind of mother are you?
Excuse me. But you don't know enough about life to say something like that.
I know enough.
You know the rules, maybe, but that doesn't cover it.
I know what I won't accept.
You accept what you have to accept, and you work with it. That's what I know. Sorry to be so sharp, sister, but you are sitting here in this room.
This man is in my school.
He's got to be somewhere, and maybe he's doing some good. Have you thought about that?
He's after the boys.
Or maybe some of those boys want to get caught. Oh. Maybe what you don't know is maybe my son is that way. That's why his father beat him up. It wasn't because of the wine. His father beat him up for being what he is.
What are you telling me?
I'm his mother. But I am talking about the boy's nature, not anything he's done. You can't blame him for what God gave him to be.
Listen to me with care, Mrs. Muller. I'm interested in actions. I'm not about to discuss about what the boy's inclinations may be. It's difficult enough to discuss what the man's deeds are. This is not about what the boy may or may not be. It's about the man, not about the boy.
But then there's the boy's nature.
Let's leave that out.
Forget it then. You're the one forcing people to say these things out loud. Things are up in the air and you leave them be. That's what I know. My son came to the school because they were going to kill him at the public school. So we were lucky enough to get him a place here for his final year. Good. His father doesn't like him. He comes here, the kids don't like him. One man is good to him. This priest puts a hand out to the boy. Does he have his reasons? Yes. Everybody has their reasons. You have your reasons. But do I ask the man why he's good to my son? No, I don't care. He needs some man to care about him and show him up to where he wants to go. And thank God, this man who is educated is willing to do just that.
It will not do.
It's just until June. Sometimes things aren't black and white.
And sometimes they are. Make no mistake, I will throw your son out.
Why would you do that when nothing started with him?
Because I'll stop it whatever way I must.
You'll hurt my son to get your way.
If it won't end with your son. There'll be others if they aren't already.
Throw the priest off the priesthood.
That is what I'm trying to do!
Why do you want me for? What do you want me for?
Nothing. As it turns out, I was hoping you might show me something that would help me. But it seems you don't.
Leave my son out of this. His father will kill him over a thing like this.
I'll try.
I don't know, sister. You seem to be doing some sort of good. But the world is a hard place. And I don't think you and I are on the same side. I will be standing with my son and with those who are good to my son. Nice talking to you. Good morning.